Today's question comes from Maria at Moxie Communication Group. Maria asks, what types of content tends to attract high-quality backlinks and media mentions for finance clients? Great question, Maria. A really important one when it comes to AI versus traditional link building and PR in a difficult niche. So when it comes to the finance industry, trust and value are paramount. So the content that earns links needs to be both credible and genuinely useful. In finance, attention is hard to win and trust is non-negotiable. The most effective linkable assets succeed because they solve real problems, offer exclusive insights, or distill complexity into clarity. And this not only appeals to journalists and creators, it also aligns perfectly with how generative AI models also evaluate and surface content. AI search tools like ChatGPT or even Google's AI mode prioritize content that's authoritative, structured, and rich in original insights. They're trained to synthesize reliable information from sources that demonstrate EEAT, or expertise, experience, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, which means data-backed reports, calculators, and expert commentary from reputable finance brands are exactly the kind of content that these models pull in and reference in their summaries. Here are some of the top performing linkable assets in the finance industry. Original research and data reports, these are really the gold standard. So think of the state of market 2025, investment trends post-recession. When you publish new stats or trends, journalists can't resist citing them. Another one is interactive tools and calculators. Think mortgage calculators, retirement planning, investment risk assessments. These are evergreen tools that people bookmark and they return to time and time again. And that's because they're practical, personal, and also link-worthy. Another one that does really well are ultimate guides and pillar content. So long-form content like the definitive guide to retirement planning positions your client as an authority, but also serves as a reference point across the web. Case studies and success stories help to prove your client's value, which also helps with trust, which, as I mentioned, is critical in the finance space. Infographics and visual data can also help to simplify complex topics. For example, a chart on market volatility or an infographic on diversification. These make content easier to understand. And finally, expert roundups and interviews also typically do pretty well. Because when you get 5 to 10 credible voices in all one place, you're not just sharing insights, you're also multiplying your chance of getting backlinks in multiple places when those experts also share that content. So yes, finance is a trust-first industry, and the right content earns that trust, but also high-value links. If you have any other questions about how to earn high-quality backlinks, make sure to join our partner club and use our help desk so that you can ask questions like these ones and get direct answers from our SEO specialists.